Hi everyone, today we are going to share with you another case study from our accident investigation report. The case study follows the worker who tripped over the curb and fell onto the wet floor. The purpose of this video is to find out the root cause of the accident and come up with control measures to prevent such accident from reoccurring. So how do we do the accident investigation? We can use the 4A 1I method. Identify, inspect, investigate, analyze, implement. Step 1. Identify if anyone is injured. In this case, the worker injured his left shoulder. He was given 3 days of medical leave. Step 2. Inspect the area where the incident occurred. This accident occurred in the car park. Step 3. Investigate and find out how the accident happened. He was doing landscaping works when it started raining. When running towards sheltered area, the worker tripped over the curb and fell on the wet floor, hitting his left shoulder. Step 4. Analyze the information and identify the root cause. In order to identify the root cause, we must understand the causes of slip, trip, and fall. Slips happen when there is little friction or traction between the footwear and the walking surface. The keyword is friction. And where do our friction come from? Our footwear and the floor. In this case, it was raining and there was less friction on the floor, but the worker was wearing safety shoes. Therefore, it is unlikely that the accident is caused by a slip. Trip happens when your foot hits an object, causing you to lose balance and eventually fall. Any obstruction can cause a person to trip. The keyword is obstruction. Generally, we will lift our foot up at 6 mm when we walk. In this case, the curb is 200 mm, which is above the minimum of how much we lift up our foot. Since it was raining, the worker was rushing for shelter. Unable to see his surroundings properly, he tripped over the curb and fell. Fall. A fall occurs due to exceeding the balance point or the center of gravity of the person. When the worker tripped over the curb, he goes beyond his balance point or center of gravity, leading him to fall. Based on the information given, our identified root cause, the paintwork on the curb has faded and the worker was unable to see it when it was raining. He tripped over the curb and fell. Step 5. Implement corrective action. To prevent future accidents, we must ensure that people are aware of the curb. In this case, the curb was repainted so that other walkers will not accidentally trip over it. Do you know that slip, trips and falls are the most common causes of workplace injuries in Singapore and other countries? In Singapore, for the first quarter of 2022, it consists of the third most fatalities and was the leading cause of major and minor injuries. When we age, our eyesight becomes poorer and our center of gravity shifts forward as we start to hunch. Since we have an aging workforce, the chances of slip, trip and fall will increase. To prevent slip, trip and falls, we can increase the friction of our feet contact by wearing non-slip shoes. Remember, sneakers have a good grip for dry floor, but very poor on wet floor. Test the floor on friction with high traffic or worn-out surfaces, such as public area, using a pendulum test or a tribometer. If there is low resistance on the floor, apply an anti-slip coating. Paint the curb or obstacle with color strip so that it is easily detectable. For workplaces such as office, ensure that there is no obstruction along the walkways. Conduct 5S in the workplace and maintain good housekeeping to prevent tripping or knocking into things. Ensure that all the wires are tucked against the walls to prevent tripping over them. Use non-slip mats for wet areas and clean up mess or spills immediately to reduce the chances of slipping. Keep your work area well lit so you can see clearly. Consider adding more lights to dark areas to promote clear vision. I hope by sharing with you this accident investigation, you can prevent slip, trip, and fall at your workplace. We provide accident investigation services to companies around Singapore. Contact us for more details. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.